Hi everyone, it's Melanie. Okay, so today I'm kind of doing like an update. Again, I'm sorry, I'm always like real congested in the morning for some reason. Alright, so again, I was watching videos on my way to work, and one of the videos I saw today was bandit mother-daughter, I believe it is, right? Well, her video was I guess on restriction. She was just saying that she had gotten her second fill and that she was more restricted in the morning. She has never felt restricted. She was around 5.3. So now for the first time, she flew out somewhere for business, and she was feeling restriction in the morning. She was eating scrambled eggs and stuff like that. But then she said, like, during the afternoon or dinner, basically, she has no restriction at all. Now, this is just a reminder because I believe I've mentioned it quite a few times on my other videos. Number one, the band is always tighter in the morning, and I think that that's a fact. Everybody knows that. Try to stick to like fluids, something soft. I usually just have skim milk and Special K bar. That's very easy to go down. Number two, there's going to be certain things that as you get more restriction later on, scrambled eggs being one of them, you're not going to be able to even get it down. There was a point where I was at 6 cc's. I wasn't even able to tolerate scrambled eggs whatsoever. Scrambled eggs was a big no-no for me. It didn't even want to go down. Once I even took one bite, I was stuck. I was PBing. I was sick for about an hour. So that was one of my things on my not to do list or not to eat list. Also, the band is very, very inconsistent. The band is very moody. Let me tell you, when I tell you that the band is very inconsistent, it's a theory of mine, and it's probably a theory of many others, but I consider it a fact. There's going to be some days where you can eat more than the others, okay? And from doing these videos, I know also that RNY is the same way. The RNY is the same way. But like I said, you could eat more days than the other. One day you could eat very little. Some days you can not be able to tolerate some things, and then the next day you can eat like a pig, basically, okay? Sometimes you could not eat it in the mornings, and then by dinner you could probably put down anything you want, So it's very confusing, and that's something to take in mind. Also, a theory of mine, and it's just my opinion, not a fact. There are two different types of lap bands. There is the allergen band, which is the one that I have, and then there's the realized band, right? What I have noticed from watching many videos is that the lap band, you get restriction tighter. Usually around, I would say, 5 cc's to 6 cc's, you start getting some type of restriction. And then with the realized band, from watching many videos, I've seen that you get restriction anywhere between 6 to 10. I know people that have up to 8 cc's. I know people that have up to 10 cc's. Now, with the lap band and the allergen band, you could get filled as much as 10 cc's to 14 cc's depending on the band that you have. Usually bands are either a 10 cc band or a 14 cc band. I'm not too sure about a 12 cc band. I have a 10 cc band, and mostly everybody I know has a 10 cc band. So again, with the realized band, I noticed that a lot of people are up there in fill levels, to get some type of restriction. Their usual restriction that I start seeing them that they're actually saying, well, finally I have restriction, is anywhere, like I said, anywhere between like 6.5 to 8 cc's. That's when they start getting restriction. While with the regular allergen lap band, we start getting restriction anywhere between 5 and 6. And again, this is just my opinion. It's not a fact. It's just me watching many videos and me analyzing it. You know, some of the things that I do write things down on Facebook a lot because I do blog on there a lot. And you know, if you do request me on Facebook, all right, which is, my name is Miss Sky Moon, right? Yeah, Miss Sky Moon. I'm not gonna accept everybody. You know, I already had a bad experience with somebody, and I've mentioned that quite a few times. If you request me, you have to write me a message, okay? And it's no offense to anybody, but that's the way that I'll only accept you. You have to tell me who you are. You have to tell me who you are on YouTube. So please don't be offended if I don't accept you if you don't write me a message. However, there was one thing that I wanted to bring up that was very important, and I posted it on Facebook, is the FDA finally approves the Lapband. It was not the Lapband, but I'll get into it. It was in CBS News. It came out on the early show. Actually, Bandit Wendy, I guess, posted it on her Facebook. I'm not too sure if she was exercising, and she took a picture of it, and then Rebecca, who was losing it with Rebecca, found the video, and I also posted it on my Facebook. But basically what happens is, all right, you know that to get surgery, to get the Lapband, you have to be you have to be, what is it, morbidly obese, and your BMI has to be over 40, and the way to calculate your BMI is by your weight and your height. Okay, so I was 5'6", 275 pounds. So you could pull up a BMI calculator on the internet. Google it, BMI calculator, right? So that was the only way to get weight loss surgery. However, if you were between 35 to 40, if your BMI was between 35 to 40 with a comorbidity, which was either like diabetes, sleep apnea, high blood pressure, etc., you were able to get you were able to be approved for a weight loss surgery, right? So that was between 35 to 40, right? So now they have extended it, okay, between 30 to 40. Your BMI could be between 30 to 40. So that gives like America, like 26 more million Americas able to be approved for surgery. You know, it's more of a chance that they could have the Lapband or, you know, any type of weight loss surgery if they fall between the 30 to 40 BMI level with some type of comorbidity. And again, that's either having diabetes, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, etc. So I'm going to post a video down there so you would be able to see it. An interesting topic I was hearing on the radio today, it's a New York station, C100, was that, of course, the Lapband is very popular, right? That's the new surgery, you know. And then they said that, but what has become more popular, or their preference, is gastric bypass, that, you know, for people who are overweight. So that was an interesting topic I was hearing on the radio today, that the preference for weight loss surgery is gastric bypass for overweight people. Oh, let me, I almost forgot to mention this. Let me do it real quick. All right, for the Las Vegas meet and greet, we all know, if you guys have looked at the agenda, that we're going to have a flash mob dance, right? And that's going to be held on Sunday, which is, let me check, Sunday, May 15th at 10 o'clock, right, outside the hotel lobby. Now, this has been choreographed by Miss BB83, who is one of the bandit bitches. So we're all going to come together, and we're all going to do this flash dance, okay? All of us, you know, who's attending the Las Vegas meet and greet, and it's going to be recorded, okay? So we have to start practicing this flash mob dance. And I think the bandit bitches are, I'm not too sure we're going to be on stage, you know, doing it, and everybody else, I guess, behind us is going to be doing it. I'm not too sure how that's going to go yet, but I think that I believe we're going to be in the front. So the song is Katy Perry, Fireworks, and the video is divided into, I guess, 5 videos. So I've already started practicing, and it's not easy, so I suggest you go and watch it, because we're all going to be dancing the same thing, okay? So again, the video is Fireworks by Katy Perry, and it has been choreographed by Miss BB83. So go and check out the link because you will be dancing too, and it will be recorded. Okay, and this is taking place again on Sunday, May 15th, outside the hotel lobby. If you are attending the Las Vegas meet and greet, and the link is attached below. So start practicing, guys. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.